You might not know the service is there until you actually need it. The Georgia Regents Trauma Center was the first Level 1 trauma center in the state of Georgia.
We begin our series on trauma now by sending Mike Miller out to see how these specialists are saving lives. It is tonight's News Channel 6 Extra.
I'm just getting some fluids ready
Multiple rollover.
in case we have to resuscitate the patient.
Patient was required extended extrication time.
There is no such thing as a typical night at the Georgia Regents Trauma Center. Every night, trauma specialists are waiting to save lives.
I feel like there's a lot of impact in this area. It's really dramatic impact. Somebody can go from just about death's door to
You know how much you have in the hospital?
walking out of the hospital, and you made that happen along with your coworkers, and you can't beat that feeling in medicine.
Thousands of patients come through these doors every year, and the ones with life-threatening injuries have a significantly better chance of surviving just because they're brought to the trauma center.
It doesn't matter how they get there, it's just a matter of how long it will take. Level 1 patients like this man need to have their injuries treated fast. EMTs report that the man was thrown from his car that rolled over several times. It's up to the trauma team to keep him alive.
It starts with the airway, maintaining it, because if you have circulating blood without oxygen, it's pointless, right? So the next is breathing. Are we getting the oxygen to blood? And then the third is, are we keeping the blood in the system? And so once we address all those needs, then we check disability. Do they have a brain injury or a spinal cord injury that we have to address?
Dr. Stephen Holston and the other trauma doctors do what they can to keep the man stabilized. They say although his injuries are severe, he will live. But patients keep coming. EMTs come through the door with a woman who isn't breathing. Her life is slipping away. Paramedic Wes Davison immediately jumps on the gurney to start chest compressions. The trauma team is ready, and that's where staff nurse Mara Bailey takes over. Bailey and the others try to keep the woman alive, but it's too late. Her life has slipped away.
When it's someone that's lived a full life and is 90 years old, you think, I hope they had a great life and I hope this wasn't too traumatic. And then when it's someone that's really young and, you know, not lived a full life, you think, this is awful.
You can't take everything home with you. So, you know, it's somebody's family member, though, every time they come through that door. So in the initial seconds and minutes, it's our family. So we start working on them, and we do everything we possibly can.
In Augusta, Mike Miller, WJBF News Channel 6.
And you can watch the second part of this special report Thursday night at 6 o'clock. We also invite you to post on our Facebook page if you have had a traumatic injury that you'd like to share with us.